term iconic in horology is usually applied to luxury brands like Rolex, Cartier or Omega. For other watch brands, it might be a specific watch in their collection which earns the iconic moniker. Watches such as the Hamilton Ventura, Tag Heuer Monaco or Blancpain 50 Fathoms would easily fall into this category. However, amongst us mere mortals down at street level, this term is more nuanced, reserved for a select few mainstream and micro-brand timepieces which are instantly recognisable and revered by many watch enthusiasts. You are probably familiar with the Mr. Jones Perfectly Useless Afternoon, the Studio Underdog Watermelon, and of course the Casio F91W, all of which could be considered modern day icons. I would argue that Chicago-based watch company Farr and Swit could be onto something special with their mixtape collection. This is a watch which could well be a future horological icon due to its instantly recognisable aesthetic and cool retro vibes. Inspired by the classic 3-button digital watches of the 80s and 90s, and with a knowing nod to the world's best-selling watch, the Mixtape Volume 1 was an instant success, selling out quicker than MC Hammer. But fear not, fellow watch enthusiasts, horological hipsters, and anyone who still remembers what a mixtape is, because Farr and Swit is back, dropping their highly anticipated follow-up watch collection, the Mixtape Volume 2. Farr and Swit has doubled down on this cassette aesthetic, and quite frankly, I'm completely on board with this retro vibe. So let's take a look at both of these watches in a little more detail. Okay, let's take a look. Well, first of all, look at Mixtape Volume 1, which was released last year. And we had the light blue and the clear, which came first. And these were followed not long after by this purple number. So let's look at 2. In the box, we've got the teal one. And you get your sticker as per usual, and instructions, which my missus particularly likes. And bubble wrap, even though it's fairly hardy. Here we have the teal version. It's nice. Black strap. And on the back we have retro digital Farr and Swit 5 ATM. Looks good, just like the other ones. That nice retro feel to it, the cassette vibe. Fantastic, really good. Let's look at the next one. Hopefully it's the orange one. Yes, it is. Look, yet again a slightly different sticker and a card with the instructions. This one's lovely. This is my favourite of the lot. Absolutely love this one. On the wrist. Yeah, this is going to be the one I think I'll wear a lot. Fantastic. And there you have them. Both together, the teal and the orange Farr and Swit Mixtape Volume 2. Now, a question, my mate Dino couldn't tell the difference between the teal and the blue. Well, apart from the fact that obviously the blue comes on a blue strap. There is a subtle difference, as you can see here. It is subtle, but they are very different, and it just depends on your preference, I guess. Yeah, fantastic. So there's the Farr and Swit. I now own all 5 of the watches in this collection, and it is clear to see that once again Farr and Swit has paid homage to the glorious era of personalised cassette tapes. If the Mixtape Volume 1 was the raw, passionate demo tape you meticulously crafted for your childhood crush, then the Mixtape 2 is the funky, polished, slightly more self-aware studio album that you share with your sophisticated friends. They know they're good now, so get your groove on, or should that be watch, and just enjoy this ride. The new colours are like a curated selection of mood lighting for your wrist. Are you the late night disco club teal type? Or do you prefer the more impromptu dance party orange? Either way, Farr and Swit has got you covered. Once your eyes adjust to the sheer coolness of these watches, you will also notice the great legibility enhanced by the light button on the side, which is brighter than my mate Dino, and good enough for most situations. At just $35 US, the price is an absolute steal. Purchase two and you can save even more. And our friends at Farr and Swit will give you a nice little discount code if you subscribe to their newsletter. However, a word of advice, these watches tend to sell out pretty quickly if the Volume 1 experience is anything to go by, so don't slow jam on this release. The watch is an instant conversation starter as you try to explain what a cassette is to Gen Z or millennials, and the full mixtape collection includes a range of colours to suit any attire or mood. However, it's not all sunshine and lollipops, and with our tongue firmly in our cheek, there are a few areas where the mixtape could be improved. Just like Simon and Garfunkel, I kept trying to press play on this watch and was presented with the sound of silence. Well, you can't have everything. The mixtape watch may also have you replaying those soppy love songs from the 1980s, and while bawling your eyes out won't corrode the screen, it may well corrode your dignity. Wearing the mixtape will make you instantly look like a knowledgeable historian of music. That is of course until you open your mouth and announce Home Alone as the greatest rapper of the 80s. Kevin! Any cassette purist knows the need for a pencil when winding up loose tape, but I guess we can forgive this oversight. But just this once, Adam. We expect to see one with Volume 3. The Farr and Swit Mix Tape Volume 2 isn't just another watch. It's a music-inspired statement, and one that may well be a horological icon due to its unique look and nostalgic aesthetic. In my social circle, where many of us at least own one of these little gems, it is highly regarded as a watch right up there with the Casio F91W. If you remember a time before streaming and MP3s, when effort went into music curation, or you're just a hype beast looking for something unique to wear at your next music festival, Farr and Swit has got you covered with their sophomore release. With the promise of more volumes to come, Farr and Swit has found their iconic watch, which sits proudly as their instantly recognisable timepiece. The Unconventional Watch channel is proud to recommend this watch, and we will be having a chat with the company on an upcoming video, so you can check out their full range. We'll see you then. Until the next time.